I think I'm live. I think. Oh my God, like I think I'm live. Let me just check if I'm live or not. I think my connection is okay. Yes. Just uh, let me check once. Hello, everyone. I think I have to shift with this. Which one? Oh no. On. Hello, everyone. Let me know if I'm audible or not. If just have to check. It's. I think I have to share the whole screen. But yay! I think now I have to add a cam here. Okay, face cam. Oh, I'm odd. I'm visible. That's cool. Where is crop? Tudun. Cool. Just if you guys join the stream, please make sure you just enter into the chat. That's great. Also, let me know if there's any lag in the audio. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if my audio is like properly coming into it or not. Because yes, just let me check if everything is settled or not. Okay, let's just check. I think everything is visible. Let me open the. Where is that? Image number 4. Yes, ask visors. Hello everyone. So it's a BTS time. So we are doing a behind the stream. Like, yep, that's great. That's great. That's great. Oh shit. I'm just checking up like if everything is okay or not, like everything is working properly or not. I'm just checking the camera because yes, I have to use a webcam right now, but currently I'm using my, Max cam. So yeah, give me a minute. I'm just trying to set up the whole thing before the stream. Also, for half an hour, we will just um, try to explain my behind the scene things. So you can ask directly about anything like how we do things, how we create thumbnails. So yeah, like if you have seen the previous stream, the Ask Wiser's previous stream, we had made thumbnail in Figma, and I have demonstrated that how you can create thumbnails in Figma. Also, I have show you like how I use this OBS. Also, you probably get the idea like how we do things. So you can directly ask thing into the replies, and I will try to answer you in the manner I know things. Yeah, you can ask about myself, like what I do, and in this half hour I will try to you know give you as much value as I can. So you can directly ask about anything, like if I have made any video, if you have to ask regarding any video or anything, so you can go and directly ask in the reply. Let me just change top chat to live chats so I could see. Yeah. How long have you been designing thumbnails? So I am into thumbnails from last, I guess, 2 years. But on YouTube, I am doing it from last almost 7 years. So yeah, I was like making thumbnails, and not just making thumbnails, but also making videos on YouTube from last 7 years. Yes. Designing thumbnails, yes, I'm doing it from last 7 years. But if you say as a professional person, as a professional designer, I'm doing it from last 2 years. Okay, I think I should show you my plan, which I was discussing on my Instagram. So if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, please make sure you go and follow me, because I try to share you the behind the scene things here. And let's go to my screen and turn off this image. Yep. So this is my Notion. So yeah, this is my Notion. I I think I should share the window directly so you can like get the idea. How, like, what things make you different from other thumbnail designers? What things makes you different? Okay. So yeah, like, I can say, like, I focus more on learning things. Like, I do not say myself, okay, I'm the best, I know a lot of things. I probably focus more on learning, like how, what is the new thing is going on the market, what new style I can follow, you know, these kind of things. I mostly do this kind of thing. So if you see my thumbnails now, these are probably different than others. I do not say that okay, I'm the best thumbnail designer out there, but yeah, I can make thumbnails. I can make good thumbnails. So yeah, even thumbnails which make audience to click on my videos. Even, see, there are a lot of factors now to make a thumbnail clickable, and I am not trying to make it more clickbait kind of thing. But let me know if my Notion is visible on the screen or not. Just let me know, because yes, I am going to just show you my next big project. Could be a next challenge kind of thing. But let me know if my screen is visible or not. Is it visible? Oh, let me just share the stream on my social so other people will. You should start making content in English. Yes, I'm thinking for that. But right now, after asking with some of my subscribers, like on my DMs, I realize like not everyone understand the content in Hindi. Like some of them are from South India, or different region of India, and some of them are not from India actually. So my audience is quite, you know there's a complete variation in the audience I'm targeting. So that's why making content in English is little bit uh, problematic for me. But yes, I will do a experiment kind of thing for that. So you will see, like, after some day we will do this thing. Like, we will come and make a video in English. Okay, so this is book club. So if you guys are aware about the book club series which I'm doing on my YouTube, where I come and I talk about videos. But there's a new series coming up with a book club, that is book club with me. Like, it is not a new thing, and I know a lot of YouTubers are already doing it, and there is a quite trend of it. But yes, the thing what I am going to do here is little different than others. Like, other people are, what if they are doing a read with me or accountability session, they generally do like, okay, I'm studying, you also sit with me and you study. But here in this case, I'm not just going to do that kind of thing. Just let me just share. It's just give me a second. I just forget to share the link. Otherwise other people will tell me like, hey, you are not just sharing link. Also, let me know the experience of my videos. If you're someone who is actually subscribing my channel, or you are a viewer of my channel, just let me know like what is your experience with our content. Like slowly and slowly we are growing, so it is important to take feedback from the audience who actually try to become part of us, like by joining live, by following us on Instagram. So it is highly important to understand what is their experience. Like, are they enjoying it or not? Are they getting value from it or not? So just let me know in the chat. I'm eager to know about, know your experience. Just let me drop a poll for you all guys. Like, how's your day? First of all, let me know how's your day, because that's a very great question. Like, how are you? Okay, guys, so there is a Q&A, and not a Q&A, but it's a poll where I'm asking you about your day. Hey, I just want to know that what do you think about AVTV YouTube channels editing? This is, to be honest, the next level thing. They are doing a next level kind of thing. So if you're someone who is actually following them, so I'm actually following them from the day one. Where, see, I'm the person who actually following Varun Maya dedicatedly. Like, I was the you can say early member of their Discord server, which was Avalon Meta. Then I was a quiet follower of him on Instagram and Twitter, and I was following him through Telegram as well. So yeah, I and my friends, we are actually following him very dedicatedly. So when he launched his first vlog with his wife Achina Maya, so from that I was actually following his channel AVTV. So first we thought he will do some vlog kind of thing, but slowly and slowly he actually dropped some bomb type of content. So I can see that they are actually doing a revolution kind of thing, and they actually come up with their own agenda, like what was their plan with AVTV. And not just with AVTV, they actually come up with a lot of channels like Breakdown. And if I don't remember the name of all the channels, but yes, they have a lot of channels, they have a lot of business all together. Like, they are just coming up with yeah. Also, if you want to learn this type of editing, I will suggest you a channel called. There are, to be honest, there are a lot of channels who are teaching all these editing. But yes, there is a thing that all the people are not, have a very structured kind of format. But if you want to learn that, everything is available on YouTube. If you have the money, go for their cohort. But if you don't have the money, go with the YouTube. Like, literal, I have seen there are a hell lot of YouTubers who are telling every single thing, but the problem is that they don't have the arranged content. Like, they are not making a course kind of thing, so they are just making a tutorial kind of thing. So if you're someone who want to apply things, go and follow the tutorials. Also, if you want to learn video editing, I will say try to join Discord servers of video editors, because there you will learn about ki, okay, I have to follow this channel to understand what how these things work. So yeah, so the first thing is join communities. If you are a part of communities, you will learn a lot. Like, I have self learn a lot by being part of community. So let me just share the live stream link. I am live. Okay, great. Let me know if you have any question regarding to my channel and anything related to that, because yes, this is a behind the scene kind of stream, so you can ask anything, like literal anything regarding channel or me, like what I'm doing. Hello everyone, I'm live. So please make sure you join the stream by this link. So I'm doing a behind the stream, so you can ask and you can come and ask me the question related to me, my channel, and my everything, the goal, agenda, and anything you can ready to ask to my channel. So join here. Great. Yay. So this is a problem solving series. So we are going to talk about some of the problems I have got through My Q&A I did on Instagram 2 weeks ago. Ali Abdal was hiring a thumbnail designer for his YouTube channel. Did you apply for that? To be honest, I don't have time for that. So I was thinking to apply for that, but yes, I didn't apply for that. I will think for that. I will surely apply future. I think I have to learn a lot, to be honest. But yes, I will for sure apply for that. But next time. Okay. So I was talking about Notion. So here, the book club with me is a new series on the HarshWise, but not exactly it will run on a HarshWise channel. It will go and it will be streamed on our new channel, integration of the HarshWise, which is, let me drop the link. Also, if you haven't, guys, please make sure you drop your vote on the poll, because yes, you should know na, like how's your day, so I could try to provide you more value. So your day would be great. The HarshWise stand. Okay, link is clear. Cool. The stream bitrate is lower than the recommended. Okay, ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Bro, you are going to be a boom in future for sure. Best solo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is, to be honest, very great for me. Let me check if the link is correct or not. So the I have shared the link to the new channel, which is Clips channel. So you don't have to subscribe, to be honest, right now. But yes, you can subscribe it if you are someone who is interested into Book Club with Me series, which is actually made for people who are interested into sitting for half an hour, where we will sit for 30 days, for 30 minutes. We will read a book, create some notes. Every notes will be available on this Notion page, and the Notion page, the link of the Notion page will be available on my Instagram, so you can go and access to the whole Notion page, which is free. I will create a physical notes on a copy, and then all the notes will be available for you to access. And you guys will be the one person if you're someone who is actually the part of this live stream. And yes, everything will be available for you all, guys, so you can sit with me, and become, and to be honest, become a part of you know our learning series. Yes, because the main agenda for creating this channel and the whole the Harshwise is to educate people, to make people become, reach their next level. That's the main agenda for me, the main goal for me through this channel. Because yes, I know, like, it sounds very cliche, like I'm going to change people's mind. No, I'm not. I'm See, I know we all have a caliber, we all have the potential, and just because we don't have the proper resources, we don't know about proper things. Yes, are you going to talk about the epic shit? No, it is a live stream where I'm going to solve some problems which I have got through my DM and on my Q&A, which I did on Instagram. I have some set of questions which I am going to solve, uh, or the questions people ask me here in the chat. So yeah, if you have any question, please let me know in the comments. Also, Do Epic Shit is really a great book. So very soon you will see a video on this book. And if you're someone who is actually wanted to learn something new, and this book is not actually will, okay, so Do Epic Shit is one of those books which I generally love to read, because this book is not going to teach you something new. This book is made for reminders. Like, if you open any random page, you will learn something, and that thing you actually know, like, very early from your time, like you know them. But just because we in the process we forget a lot of lessons now, so it actually work as a reminder. So you get a reminder, okay, this is the problem you have, and this is what you have to improve. Create. Okay, let me check if anyone is joining or not. So, guys, please make sure you put your poll in the poll. And yes, if you have any question, please let me please ask in the chat. I'm open for questions. Also, in between, if you're someone who is interested into, you know, also there's a one video I have in my mind which I'm going to make for sure for you all is my own way activated. What? I join now. Welcome to the stream, Kritika, if I'm not wrong. Great. So yeah, it is a behind the scene live stream. So we are actually I'm open for not so great. Why your day is not great? Welcome to the stream, Kritika. So actually, I have a channel called TheHarshWise, so on which you are seeing it. So from last Sunday, we have started a series. So yeah, so my channel is about it is self growth, productivity. So we talk about a new kind of thing, and always we actually create a videos which actually try to provide value to our audience. And after making a lot of videos now, I realized that I'm not connecting with my audience like one to one, and for that I started doing this live stream called Ask Wiser, where I tried to talk about my own channel, like what I do and what are the things I am following and the way I'm doing things. Even in the last stream, if you watch now, I sit for 2 hours and I talk with my audience. I share them like how I make thumbnails, how they can make thumbnails, and then I talk about how I improve my communication skill, then all the different questions they ask. And in this stream, I also going to solve a lot of questions which people ask in my Instagram DM and the Q&A I did for the live stream. So people have asked some questions. I have those questions, so I will try to answer them. This is called the Ask Wiser series because I call my audience wisers. So this is Ask Wiser. We will solve problem which you have. So I hope this is quite a good introduction, but yes, I have to improve it. But this is for it. And right now, before 7:30 or maybe 7:35, I will do a behind the scene kind of stream. So in the stream, from here, the before that problem solving series, I'm going to just solve the questions, or I will try to answer to the questions which people ask in the chat. So if you have any question, please make sure you drop in the chat. I will try to give you the answer. Also, if you have the option for rewinding the stream, you can go behind and understand like what people have asked me. You wisers, yes. Thanks, Nia, for that. And why it is not showing you as a moderator? I want to know without YouTube, what are you doing presently? I'm a second year engineering student. Also, without, if you ask me like anything else, I'm a thumbnail designer. So previously I was a graphic designer. Right now I have chosen a niche for me where I am making thumbnails for YouTubers. I have worked with almost a cumulative of 10 million plus subscribers of YouTube channel, and right now I'm working with a brand and I'm making thumbnails for their YouTube channels. So if you watch my YouTube channel, you will understand. Okay, so this person actually create thumbnails. That's why my thumbnails are better than others. I'm not saying the best, but yes, better than the normal people who have 300, 400 subscribers. I'm trying my best. In which college? Uh, I am from Prayagraj, so it is. If you know, if you're not from Prayagraj, you will obviously you don't know, but it's UCR, which is United College of Engineering and Research. Okay. Also, and guys, if you haven't subscribed the channel, please make sure you subscribe it. It's a quite shyful thing for me, but yes, if you guys enjoy the stream, if you guys enjoy the videos, please make sure you subscribe the channel, because yes, that's actually boosts the dopamine for me, because yes, we have recently reached to 350 subscribers and the amount of it is really great. And previously I had done a lot of YouTube channels, like I have made a lot of YouTube channels, then Instagram pages, some uses of ChatGPT for YouTubers. If you go and watch a video on ChatGPT which I have made about prompt, which is my second last video, I guess, you will understand like how you can use ChatGPT. And for YouTubers, yes, We as a YouTuber use it for generating more content ideas, for understanding how we can make a good script. But yes, using the script which ChatGPT generate is not actually you can say a viable or suitable for as a YouTuber. But yes, we use it to improve or making our journey a little faster. Like we get some key pointers, some ideas, topics which we use as a channel. If someone is a YouTuber, he will surely use it for generating content ideas. And also, just because we have defined our niche, or not just a niche but our target audience, so that's why we have a very clear idea like what question we have to ask. So if you go and watch our video now, which was our second last video, which was how to write 10x better chat gpt prompt, you will understand how there in between of the video, in the you can say after maybe 4 and 5 minutes, I started talking about a prompt which I have got for generating content ideas for YouTubers. So you'll directly get the understand, like you will directly understand like how to get those ideas. Your videos are so useful and thumbnails are great, but not views. Why is it? The main reason of it is that I am new to YouTube and not a lot of people know my face. So see, let me take an example. So let's suppose you are on a YouTube now. You watching a YouTube feed. So there are multiple YouTube videos, and just because let me just share my screen to give you a better idea like what I try to what I'm trying to tell you is, so we as a thumbnail designer na, we first focus on making a face value. So let me just go on YouTube and show you like how thumbnails actually work. So if I go on YouTube and just try to show like how YouTube feed actually look alike, and then I will try to tell you like how bias actually work. Because yes, when people go on YouTube now, they have a bias in their mind. My god, my internet. Okay, so see, this is my YouTube feed. Okay, so right now I can see, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So I have 11 thumbnails in front of me. In between I can see my thumbnail on the left top side. Okay, and there are multiple thumbnails. Let's suppose you are on a YouTube now. First of all, you will look to the faces of them, like you will look my face, then other creators face, because our first focus is on the face. Our next second thing which we focus on is what is the content. And now here I want to tell you like how bias actually work. So when I talk about the bias now, our bias is कि when we see a YouTube thumbnail, we actually have a bias at who is my favorite creator. Let's suppose the Chai with Code channel is my favorite. Let's suppose I have to learn about coding React.js. My first focus, I will ignore all the thumbnails and my focus will be on this video. Let's suppose I'm a big fan of Ali Abdal. My focus would be on Ali Abdal. I will ignore all the thumbnails because here is my bias. Because I am biased here. I will focus on my favorite creator. Let's suppose there's no favorite creator of you. You are new to YouTube and you don't know any creator. Now you will look out for thumbnail which actually is intriguing. Intriguing means which actually make you curious to click. Let's suppose I can see Azu's thumbnail, which is a song of him. I will not click here because I do not get any intrigueness here. But what I will click here, let's suppose I'm someone who is a thumbnail designer. My focus will be on this. I can just zoom it so you can get a better idea. Let's say I'm a thumbnail designer. My first will be here. My first attention will be on this thumbnail, like free Photoshop Mr. Beast. I will click here because I will understand okay how this thumbnail actually work. Okay, let's suppose you are someone who is actually learning about UX designing. You will click here because your bias will be this, or you will get intrigued for this. Okay, I'm just going let me just go down. Let's suppose, see, that's how people click on a thumbnail. First they look for their favorite creator. If their favorite creator is along with my videos, they'll for sure click on that thumbnail instead of my thumbnail. And just because, and let me take another example to just show you how I get clicks. Okay, so if you go on my channel, let me know if everything is clear to you all. How to prepare for exam in last 1 week. To be honest, I'm very bad in studies. Okay, so let me know first if you guys understand like why I what I actually wanted to tell, like what the bias I'm talking about. Also, guys, if you're joining the stream, make sure you subscribe the channel, and if you have a poll where you have to poll, let me know if you guys can understand like what I wanted to tell, like how actually audience get the bias before clicking on thumbnail. Is everything clear? Oh, oh. Guys, if you are new to the stream, make sure you like the video and subscribe the channel. Also, please drop yes or emoji. Yeah, thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me just go to my channel. So if I go and enter slash at the rate TheHarshWise, if I go on my channel and if I started showing my thumbnails, and let me tell you why I get clicks even people don't know me, what is the reason behind that, and how I create intrigueness by making some unique thumbnails. Because yes, the reason would be like, here, like, yeah, you are saying very good thing about like, okay, thumbnails, bias, but how you are actually getting clicks on your videos, like how actually got in your video. Like you are saying now, okay, Harsh, if you are new to YouTube, no one know you, how they actually click on your thumbnail. Okay, so my last video got 702 views, which make this last video my number one video for the whole channel. The reason I'm going to reveal in this live stream. Just wait a minute, give me a second, and let me just talk about it. So if you remember, I have uploaded a video in just 3 days ago, where I talk about a book and its lessons, which I learned from a book called Build Don't Talk, which is one of my favorite book, which is here. So if you remember, this is my favorite book, Build Don't Talk. I have talked about in what in my last stream. Okay, so I'm talking about the thumbnail. So yeah, just look at my face. For someone who don't know me, for someone who don't know me, my thumbnail would be, my face would be someone they don't know. But for them, Raj Shamani is someone they know. They clearly know him. So for them, it is a face. Now there he get the bias. If you remember the bias I talked about, you click on the thumbnail where you see your favorite creator. Here, I get that catch. I use the Raj Shamani's face. Now I get the attention of most of the viewer who know Raj Shamani but don't know me. So their first thing will be, okay, this video talk about Raj Shamani. Just because Raj Shamani is my favorite creator, let's see what he's talking about. So they click on this thumbnail. They made this video my top ranking video of the whole channel. So this is the thing. Also, if you remember, this video also become this video also got 305 views. The reason is I use title and the text, made it more intriguing, so people generally click on the thumbnail. But yes, I think I have to improve it a bit, and I have to work on that, because yes, not and also YouTube, for a new channel now, people don't know the face, they don't know what he make, they have a trust issue. First of all, if you're someone who see my thumbnail now, here, if you see a thumbnail like this, you have a trust issue. Like if you don't know me, you will see, okay, I don't know him, I am not sure, like, okay, this person will actually give me a value, like, kind of thing. Because yes, when you see a thumbnail now, the first kind of thing you get in your mind is he actually going to talk about the right thing or not. Let me know if you're clear about the views I'm getting or not. Then I wanted to go straight toward, like, yes, I am. Okay, great. Also, Chotu, great man, welcome to my stream, guys. It is actually a behind the stream behind the scene stream where I talk about my YouTube, my journey, everything related to my channel. So if you're someone who's new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, go ahead and ask the question. Like, there's a very famous quote, don't ask to ask. Like if you have to ask question, just go and ask. I will go and check the chat and I will just reply you. So yeah, let me know if you have any question. Yes, your thumbnail is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm really very grateful that you guys are actually liking the thumbnails. Great, 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 great. Oh, thanks, Alok. Thanks. To be honest, I'm very grateful. Like, you guys are actually loving my thumbnails. For a thumbnail designer, it is actually very great. Like, people are loving my thumbnails. Go ahead, guys. If you have any questions, please drop, or I will just go ahead and start. I have actually told you, Kritika, if you haven't heard. I said, if you have any question, go ahead, directly ask. That's a very famous quote. Like, don't ask to ask. If you have any question, just ask it. I'm not a streamer who actually have a lot of comments that I will miss it. I can directly go and check all the questions. Okay, how to prepare for exam in last 1 week? So I will. My approach would be to have a set of all the important topics, like topics which actually get a lot of where it is. After the session, how to prepare? I want to ask a question about YouTube, but you haven't asked any question, na? This is a different question. Read once, please. You haven't asked a question, I think. And if you have asked it, please make sure you ask again. Like, I cannot see it, to be honest. I'm not able to see any question. Please make sure to drop a question again. Okay, so there's a famous quote is that don't ask to ask, which I if you have to ask any question, just go ahead and ask it. Okay, that's great. My comment deleted automatically. I cannot see. DSA nahi ho raha bhai. What? I haven't started. So I would suggest go ahead and check the proper roadmap and look out for some good YouTuber who actually talk about DSA, because yeah, there are a lot of people who actually give GAN kind of thing, and I don't have any expertise, so you can go and ask someone who actually have done DSA properly and have a good stars on his lead code profile kind of thing. So yeah. Okay, let me just drop open my Safari so I can directly go and show you what is DSA. It is data structure and algorithm. It is a part of coding. So if you are someone who is into BTech and you have chosen a computer science branch, so you will know about what is DSA, a data structure and algorithm. Safari. Okay, let me just share my screen. Guys, if you have any question, drop in the chat. Drop in the chat. That's great. Hey Harsh, bro, can you tell me that how much do you charge per thumbnail? See, it depend on the work actually. So some thumbnails actually take me very less time, so I take them. So my journal rate actually go from 700 to 2000, depend on the work and depend on the amount of time it will take. So some of the thumbnails take a lot of time. So for international creators, they actually want that time to spend on a thumbnail. So I go and charge them directly for 2000. But yes, in India, they a lot of creators don't generally like paying a lot of, so they generally go for settle down for 700. So yeah, right now I'm charging 700 for Indian YouTubers. 700 to 1000 depend on the work, like the quality, to be honest. If they want a normal thumbnail which I design, it's okay, but if they want the quality which I create on my thumbnails are go straight for 1000, I just directly go and say 1000. Okay. Medical. Oh, so you are from medical. That's great. So I have a variety of kind of viewers, like some of them from medical. So you are doing uh MBBS, if I'm not wrong. Kritika, you are doing MBBS. Okay, let me just go on the screen and open TL Draw where I make visuals for you all. Because yes, I don't want to, waste more time of the people who are here for the questions. And just let me open the Safari. Where is the Safari, by the way? Safari start page. No, student 11th. Oh, great. Best of luck for boards. You are actually going to enter into the real world after 12th. And to be honest, don't worry about your marks. I'm someone who taken a drop and made a lot of money just by freelancing. Not a flex, but yes, to be honest, these are the things which matters for right now. It will matter a lot. Right now, you have to focus more on your numbers, marks, exams, and everything. So if you are focused for your exams, make sure you give your best in everything, like literal go and give your best shot. But yes, don't lose hope for anything. Like these are things not going to make anything made any change in a life. So yeah, give your best and all the best. Because yes, if you are in medical, for sure you will prepare for NEET and yes, want to become a doctor. Okay, now let me. Why it is not allowing me to use Safari? Great. Now I guys, let me know if my screen is visible to you all or not. Let me know. So these are the questions people asked me in the last stream, where I talk about communication skill, like how you can improve your communication skill, and then I talk about how to approach someone on social media, like someone who you don't know. So if you haven't watched that previous live stream, make sure you watch that after this stream, because I don't think I should cover these points for this live stream. Let me just go straight to the new questions which people have asked in my DM. So let me just put questions here so I don't forget all of them. Okay. What types of how do you manage time? Okay. So this is the question which I have already talked about in my one of the video, but don't worry, I am going to talk about it. So the question is how time management clearly. So time management is a very time management. Okay, time management 101. First, let me tell you, okay, I am those kind of person who have struggled for managing their time. Okay, so if you ask me, ki, hey Harsh, I think you are quite productive. You know how to manage time. To be honest, I have struggled for it, and eventually I have worked for more than most of the Indian creators. Thumbnails they want to pay. To be honest, that's for real. Like some of the big creators are paying 250 rupees. like I damn, these people don't understand like the value of thumbnails. That's why you should learn a skill to at most level that you can directly say no to them. Like for me, when a creator come to me and say, Harsh, I am paying 300 for my previous thumbnail designer, I want you to work with that, I say no. Otherwise I will give you a thumbnail which you will say cannot work on thumbnail. So that's why, so I say I made thumbnails which actually get clicks. I make thumbnails which actually provide you value to your channel. That's why I charge 700. I'm not charging 300 because I can easily charge you 300 and 500, something like that. But at the end, if you're not getting any clicks, then you will say ki Harsh, your thumbnails are not working. So yeah, decide either you want thumbnails for cheap or you want more clicks. So yeah, then YouTuber choose the one thing. So guys, if you're someone who is new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. So yeah, hey, let me know if my screen is visible. Like, give me in the chat, drop one if you are able to see the screen and you are able to understand. What is this? My both screen are visible. I Guys, let me know. Exactly. Not exactly CTR matters. It depends on the audience. What? Uh, I forgot the term. It depends on audience experience. Let's suppose you are making a video which actually is too fast. Like I'm saying something, text are coming here and here and here, and video become ended. You didn't understand anything. Do you think this video is actually good for you? Or a video which actually made with a great camera, thumbnails are really very great, but when you start the video you didn't understand any single thing. You know that okay, I clicked on the video, but will you be someone who watched the video till end? No, you directly click and cut the video. So here you need to understand not only CTR matters but also your audience experience matters. So if I'm making videos which actually get 100 views, but all those 100 people are someone who subscribe my channel, watch my every video, that's the win for a someone who's a YouTuber. So if I make videos, if I create videos, live stream, and I harvest my audience which love my videos, which enjoy my videos, there I actually win. There a YouTuber win the game. So yeah. So I was talking about. So guys, let me know if my screen is visible or visible to you or not. Because yes. Okay, I was talking about time management 101. So first thing first, you need to understand about an Eisenhower matrix. So Eisenhower matrix talk about which actually divide your task into four part of things. And I have talked about in a video, so if you have watched my video you already know about it, but if you haven't watched the video, it would be a quite great start for you. So yeah, so you have to divide your task into four parts. So first one is your do now task. The another one is uh array. Okay, so first one is do now, another one is delegate, the third one is resist, and the fourth one is to remove. So it is your, so we divide our task into a metric called Eisenhower metric, where we actually choose task, some task which actually your do now task, which is important and urgent. So we divide them into criteria of important, yes, urgent, yes. If any task for you is important and urgent, so you go for do now task. You make it a do now task because which you have to do now. You have to make it complete now. Okay. Why I don't know why I say it a delegate, but इसको हम कह सकते हैं which is a win for long LR, long run, which is a win for long run, which is important but not urgent. Let's suppose, see what could be my do not task. Let's suppose my client have told me to make a thumbnail and I'm doing a live stream. So what do you think? It will be my do now task. I have to make a thumbnail for my client and I have to give them a thumbnail. But okay, let me just check. I think I have got a call from someone. No. So yeah, so something which is important for me, something which is urgent for me, I have to do now it. Like I have to make thumbnail. I have to. It is a thing which is important for me. It is my do now task. The second one, it is important and it is urgent. But if it is not urgent, let's suppose I'm a thumbnail designer and I have to make my portfolio, which is important but not urgent for me. Like I'm working with a client, so it is not urgent for me. It is not urgent for me to make a portfolio, a new portfolio for me, but it is a win for long run. So if I made it today, it will work for me in the longer run. Now the third one is resist, which is not important but urgent. Let's suppose uh, your friend is let's suppose you have a client which is on your head. I mean from head is it is actually telling you to make give him a thumbnail. It is very urgent. Okay, no, not like that. Let's suppose you have a work today and your friends are telling you, hey Harsh, let's go for a run, let's go for a movie. For them it is urgent, let's go for a movie, let's go for a ride, let's go for a picnic, let's go for a tour. For them it is urgent, for you it is not important. Maybe you can do some other thing here. Maybe your friend is calling you, hey, let's go for a fun, and you're watching my stream, and you know you are going to get a value which you can get directly sitting in the live stream. So for you it is the friend which is calling you, the task is urgent for them and for you, but it is not important. So what you have to do is resist it. Now, thing which is not important and not urgent is actually a task which you have to remove from your list. So if something which is not important, let's suppose you are playing PUBG. So playing a PUBG game is not important for you, which is not actually urgent. So what it create? It actually wastes your time. So here what you have to do is to choose, and you have to, what you have to do here? You have to just remove, wait a second. You have to just remove these two tasks from your life, which is not important. Things which are not important in your life, just remove them, and here you'll manage your time. And there's a one principle I follow here altogether, which is, doing my most important task very early. Like, let's suppose you have to make a thumbnail, so do or make it done ASAP, as soon as possible. What किसको करना है सबसे पहले कंप्लीट? हमें our highest priority task, highest priority. So what is your highest priority? Just make it done as soon as possible. Wake up, if you know your highest task is to make a thumbnail, just make it and you are happy. This is what I do for my videos. I schedule my time for the live streams, for videos, and I understand, okay, my stream will be here. This is the thing what you have to do. Uh, so yeah, so what it yeah, so what is your highest priority? Just make sure you done it as soon as possible. So when you do it, you will feel far more motivated for your journey. And also when you are more motivated now, you actually get more tasks done, and you try to complete more and more tasks. I think I'm clear here. I think so. So someone have asked me in the Q&A also, hey, do you do any kind of exercise and yoga? I have started doing deep breathing. Like, I try to do it every single day. And just because I'm doing, and to be honest, I'm someone who is very, very, very inconsistent. But yeah, I try to do deep breathing because yes, it actually helped me to feel more calm. And I get a lot of ideas when I do this. Also, there's one exercise I do is to don't try to speak when I am into shower or I into washroom, because when I don't speak, my mind work much more clear and actually give me more idea. Alok, ASAP is actually, the meaning of ASAP is as soon as possible. What has been your highest paying client so far? So my client, the highest client which I have got was, he is actually paying me 2500 for one thumbnail. It was a brand, and I got from a referral. So from that I earned almost a lakh rupees. So yeah, so that was my highest paying client, which actually helped me to get a lot of things. I was able to pay college fees and all things. So yeah, if you work for some brand now, so you actually get more things. So yeah, at the end it depends on their budget and things, and the amount of thumbnails they want. So yeah, guys, if you have any question, ask, or otherwise I will just go and check the another question. How to be an avid doer like you? How do you do that? So guys, another question for me is how to be an avid doer, or someone who is an avid action taker like me. So if you know me, if you follow me on Instagram, you will realize this guy actually take a lot of action just by telling on Instagram. It's like, guys, if you're interested to live stream, okay, let's do it. So I'm someone who just say things, and I'm just started doing that. So yeah, so let's talk about that. How to become an avid action taker. Like, how to become an avid action taker, like how to take action. So here I follow a principle which is called 5-second rule. I don't know, a lot of people just convert it into 10-second rule, 2-second rule, 5-second rule. So I call it a 5-second rule. So 5-second rule is that, like, if I have any idea, I just write it down on a paper or post it on Instagram as an announcement, or tell my team that I have to do it. Because when you share it, when you save it, you actually create a target for yourself in your mind. And now let's talk about how we procrastinate and why we generally not able to accomplish that task. So let's talk about 5-second rule, which helped me to become an avid action taker. So first of all, let's talk about what is an action taker. Who is an action taker? Someone who take action, simply. So it is very simple. So someone who take action. First he ideate. First he get the idea. And what he do? When he get the idea, he get started. So someone, when he get the idea, he get started, which make him action taker. But someone who just procrastinate in between, get an idea, procrastinate here. So if someone procrastinate at this stage, so if you're someone procrastinate at this point, so you could be someone who procrastinate at this point. So if your direction changed, so if you change your direction from get started to not doing, what you have made yourself? You made yourself a procrastinator. You told yourself, okay, I don't have that, power, caliber, potential that I can do things. Guys, you know what? There's one thing you need to remember, and if you're from any field, like literal, if you want to become an action taker or not, just remember this principle in whole your life. Like, just don't let your brain tell you things. Because yeah, when you see now, when you say you can do it, you can do it. Guys, do you remember a famous dialogue of Amir Khan from movie Three Idiot? All is well. Do you remember? If you remember, just comment one. Can you recommend books to overcome laziness and procrastination? Also, what is the right way to read a book? Okay, I will talk about that. Please stay with the video. I will talk about that polypixel. So I was talking about. Did you understand like what I want to say here? Also, let me know my screen is visible to you or not, because I cannot see my screen right now. So it's very important. Okay, for that book, just let me take my best book. Let me talk about it. Alok, please give me a second. Just give me a second. Let me just check how I'm looking. Put in the water. Okay, so when you say you can do it, you can do it. So if you remember a movie called Three Idiots, first comment one if you remember that movie. If you have watched that movie called Three Idiots, comment one if you have watched that movie. In that movie, so if you're someone who don't have the watch that movie, so in that movie, what Amir Khan do na, he always say all is well, all is well, all is well. What is actually telling his brain? He telling his brain that, hey buddy, everything will be okay. And the impact of it, when see, everything is a part of whatever we do, and however we take that steps is actually modified and what we can say manipulated by our brain. So whenever we procrastinate is actually done by our brain. Whenever we take action is also done by our brain. Whatever we do, we always and anything what we do now is all simulated and manipulated and executed by our brain. So when we say all is well, our brain will say, yeah, we are positive, and we know how things actually work. So yeah, when we say all is well, everything works. So
whatever you have to do, just tell your brain, I am someone who can do it, I am someone who can do it. You There's a very high chance, and in the 99% of the case, you actually someone who will execute that thing. So yeah, now for the question which Pro Polypixel have asked in the what in the chat, is about a book which help you to remove your laziness and become someone who remove your procrastination. This is a book called Eat That Frog, which is a very you can see this is a very short book for you, which actually have a very less pages. I think it have what it have 118 pages. You can go and directly read this book. It actually talk it is the book, the name of the book is Eat That Frog, which help you to stop procrastinator. This book talk about 21 great ways to stop procrastinator. And let me tell you, you don't have to follow all the principle, all the rules. You just follow one single rule which it talk about. So there's a lot of rules it actually talk about. Just follow one single rule and just go ahead with applying it. Because yes, if you're just reading a book for sake of reading, you are not going to get ahead. No, that's the reason, that's the thing you have to do. Read the book, apply in your life, and go ahead. And yes, just tell your brain that you can do it. This is the best thing what I have done for my life. Like, I have appreciated myself, I have given motivation for myself that I can do it, and in the end, I'm someone who is able to do it. For removing my stage fear, from starting a YouTube channel again, from getting into thumbnail designing, for reaching a new client, for asking the payment, like for appraisal, and raising your prices. Everything require this one single statement that I can do it. And when you say I can do it, you can do it. That's the thing. So yeah. Also, Alok, for your question, you have asked me showing your work versus silence work, which wasn't good. First of all, understand this one single thing. If you don't market yourself, so one of the very famous quote I learned from my life, which I have shared a lot of time on my Twitter, that is, if you don't blow your trumpet. This is a very famous quote. If you ask someone who is following me from from last 1 year, or maybe last 1 and 2 years, he will know this thing. Like, I have a lot of time I have talked about this thing. Like, if you don't, what if you don't so I was saying, if you don't blow your trumpet, if you don't blow your trumpet, do you know a trumpet? What is trumpet? Then who will? So if you don't market yourself now, who is going to market you? First of all, you have to understand this thing. You are not a Ambani that a lot of people know him. Even Ambani have to promote himself. So if I'm a thumbnail designer, I have to tell you that, guys, I have a YouTube channel, I have a thumbnail designer, I'm a thumbnail designer, this is my work. So when you show your work, you create a lot of opportunity for yourself. So yeah, just show your work when you are socials. That's what you have to do. For silence work, I can say, yes, there are a lot of reels which talk about just go sit, hide yourself for 6 months, don't show up, don't tell people. And the best example I have is about that guy. If you remember, the guy who have done this 75 hard challenge, this guy came on social media. Not he's actually from social, he's actually on social media, he had made reels, but he came on social media, and what he did, he just shared his journey. Like, I'm doing this one day of 75 hard challenge, second day of 75 hard challenge, third day of, he just showing up. And we all know how much opportunity he have created for himself, how much viral he is. A lot of people just know him. So yeah, so when you do this kind of thing, you actually get ahead. So yeah, when you say ki 5 second, just if you want to become an action taker, use this 5 second rule. Just think for anything. If you have any idea, just take your 5 second. If you get the confidence that I can do it, just get started. Start as simple as thing. In business na, there's a very keen principle, there's a very important principle which is called MVP. So if you're someone who is from business side of thing, if you're from commerce, you know about MVP. Not commerce, if you are from a business kind of thing, or if you have any interest in business, there's a thing called MVP, which is minimal viable product. So in business, we call a thing called minimal viable product.
So if you are someone who want to build a product, you make a very smallest version of it. So you create, in a simple word, in a layman language, you create a product which is a very simple. We do not take a lot of money or thing. You create a very shorter or a simpler version or a very first version of your product. You test with first 100 people, first 1,000 people. You take their feedback, you come back and improve that. That is your first minimal viable product. Here you actually test your product that it will work in the market or not. That's what you have to do here. You don't have to make a minimal viable product, but yes, you have to make that minimal thing. What could be that minimal thing? I just list down them here. So for me, what I do first is note down. So whenever you get the idea, note down them or post it on social. So the way I do, whenever I have to start something, I post it on social. Whenever I post it, I have this memory. Okay, I have decided that single thing. Okay, so if I'm not able to execute that, I have this thing in my mind. Okay, I haven't done that because I have told my mind that I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. My mind will tell them, hey Harsh, you forget to do one single thing, and then I start this thing. Now post it on social. Tell your friends, because when you tell your friend now, your friend will remind you again and again, hey first you are telling now you have to start something, and you will say, hey, yeah, I remember that, and you will someday and suddenly you start that thing. So these are the minimum thing you can do. Note down, and when you note down things, now let me tell you, here's my diary, let me show you. Okay, whatever the aspiration I have in my life, whatever the aspiration and things which I have to. Oh, Ashutosh, welcome back. Hey, Ashutosh. Hey, Shivansh. Ashutosh, you can actually you can go in the what? You can go the backward in the stream for 10 to 15 minutes, and you can watch answer for your questions. I have actually given the answer which you have asked, question which you have asked, how to become an action taker. Just watch that video in 2x and just come into the stream and ask me the question. Till then, I wanted to show guys. I always spend my time. Let me just make my what stream. Okay, let me show you my diary. So this is my diary, and see whatever I learn now. Hey guys, why it is so? Whatever I learn now, I create notes of it. I write. I make different diagrams. I I just write things here. You can see. I just write things. I make a different roadmap. I write down questions. Also, there's a one biggest lesson before ending the stream. I'm not ending the stream, but yes, I wanted to share you my biggest lesson which you want to which you actually need in your journey. So if you're someone, please stay in the stream. I will not going to take much time of yours, but yes, I'm going to share you one of the best lessons I have learned in my journey which you need. Let me just set up my phone so that you get a very clear view of the stream. Okay, let me just shift to my favorite webcam. So my oh shit, I have to just customize it a little bit so that eh? Okay, let me just shift. I think I am visible to you all. Great, great, great. Now I think I will be a little bit visible to you all. And oh shit, my stream, guys. First of all, let me know if my stream is visible to you all or not. Ah, shit, what happened? Guys, let me know if my stream is visible to you all or not. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Let me just drop in the chat is I'm visible and audible to you all or not. My stream just got lagged. Everything got crashed. A bit laggy, na? It is all because of my OBS crashed. Like I just changed it to my webcam and it crashed. I don't know why. Also, guys, do you guys remember about a book club series which I'm going to, which I have talked, which I have shared on my Instagram? I just came from outside and just sit for this. Hmm. Got it, guys. Just let me just check, like, what's the problem behind it, and let me get straight. YouTube is not receiving enough. Okay, I know what is the problem behind it. Let me let me just solve it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Guys, I think stream will be fine in a second. When you feel my stream is going fine, just drop the chat or a reply to me and things will be get started again. For those who have commented not so great, let me know like what is the issue you have faced. Let me know if it is still lagging or not. So right now it is not lagging. Let me know. Also, I want to talk about one new lesson which I have learned very recently. Oh, my internet is slow. I have to just check like what could be the reason behind that. One concept which I have to talk about in this video is it's not perfect. Great, great, great. Visible and let me know if it is audible to you or not. Now, if it is audible and visible, great. Let's get ahead and talk about your questions. So yeah, so Abhi, right now you guys can ask directly questions in the chat. I will just take question from the chat and I will start explaining things. Do you like video editing? Uh, for me, it is a thing which I have to do for my videos. So yeah, but I am not doing as a professional. So for me, video editing sucks sometime, and I feel sometimes like okay, I don't want to do this. But yes, just because I have to do this, I just do this. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, guys, if you have any question and if you guys haven't subscribed the channel yet, please guys, please make sure you subscribe the channel. Also, guys, the plan for me stream was like I wanted to do it on alternate Sundays, but I just you know did it on today because yes, I was thinking like let's connect again because doing a live stream is a bit fun thing, and I want to just know your experience about the streams, the videos. Are you guys enjoying it or not? So yeah, I think it's actually taking a lot of internet. E. Guys, let me know if you able to understand everything easily. YouTube is not receiving enough data. I don't know what it is telling me. What do you know about cohort? To be honest, I tried to did that. I wanted to, do a cohort kind of thing. For me, I am thinking. So, if you ask here, my plan is to do a cohort very soon. It will be free, but for a very limited people. So, yes, for cohort is a very simple. So, for a, I think network issue. Yes, to be honest, that's a network issue. I know, but why? I don't know. Like, to be honest, I don't know.